Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I am lecturer Muhammad Farhan Sheikh. Last time we discussed in our previous lecture glycolysis. Today is our topic is Krebs cycle. You know, Krebs cycle is a second phase of cellular respiration. Second phase of cellular is a second phase of cellular respiration. Occur only in aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. During this process, very huge amount of energy is released. Very huge amount of energy is obtained by complete metabolism of glucose molecules. This process occur in mitochondria. It is also known as citric acid cycle and events of Krebs cycle. So we discuss in our lecture. So my dear students, keep in your mind कि Krebs cycle जो है basically second phase of cellular respiration and first phase of cellular respiration we discuss in the glycolysis. Glycolysis start from the glucose and end at the pyruvate. Pyruvate contain 3 carbon. But in this process, this is the second phase and glycolysis is the first phase of cellular respiration. So may I discuss here some important points of Krebs cycle. Means second phase of cellular respiration occur only in aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, you know that started from the start only in the presence of oxygen, and in glycolysis we discussed that the proceed in the absence of oxygen but proceed in both aerobic as well as anaerobic respiration. During this process, very huge amount of energy is obtained by complete metabolism of glucose molecules. Glucose molecules metabolize in this process. So rich amount of ATP energy produced. This process occur in mitochondria. Mitochondria, you know, present in eukaryotic cells where electron transport take place, and mitochondria is also called as a powerhouse of cell because it produces huge amount of ATP energy. So in this way mitochondria is called as a powerhouse of cell. So in this process this process proceed in the mitochondria, and it also known as citric acid cycle. Now we here discuss the different step of Krebs cycle. Okay. Krebs cycle started from the acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A from transition reaction. Acetyl coenzyme A. Okay. Now acetyl coenzyme A means, first of all, here like that, here like that, acetyl coenzyme. This process proceed only in the presence of acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A. So in the presence of acetyl coenzyme A, it change into citrate. Change into citrate. Citrate change into citrate change into isocitrate. Okay. Isocitrate. Isocitrate change into isocitrate change into ketoglycerate. By the release of carbon dioxide. Okay, and ketoglycerate change into succinyl coenzyme A. Now here carbon dioxide is released, and in the presence of acetyl coenzyme A. Listen carefully. Is a very complicated process. Means it started from the acetyl coenzyme A. So first of all, in this process, formation of acetyl coenzyme A take place. When acetyl coenzyme is formed after the formation of acetyl coenzyme A, then this process is started. So may I say that here you see this is a acetyl coenzyme. So in the presence of acetyl coenzyme, citrate change into isocitrate in the presence of carbon dioxide. Okay. Sorry, carbon dioxide release. When carbon dioxide release, then it change into ketoglycerate. Again carbon dioxide release, but in the presence of acetyl coenzyme A. Now here succinyl coenzyme, acetyl coenzyme A is formed. Now this is change into now it change into succinate. Now it change into succinate in the presence of acetyl coenzyme A. So now here acetyl coenzyme A is released, then acetyl coenzyme A is released, then succinyl change into succinate, and it change into, now it is change into now it is change into fermentate. Now it is change into fermentate. No, fermentate in the presence of in the presence of in the absence of acetyl coenzyme A. Means when acetyl coenzyme A is released, then it is changed into succinate, and succinate change into formaldehyde in the presence of water. Formaldehyde in the presence of water change into malate. Change into malate, and malate change into in the presence of NAD by the utilization of hydrogen of NADH. Now here formaldehyde change into malate, and malate change into oxaloacetate, and oxaloacetate again change into citrate. So this is a cycle of, this is a Krebs cycle. So this is a Krebs cycle. Listen again, be carefully please. First of all, in Krebs cycle, formation of acetyl coenzyme A take place. So Krebs cycle only proceed in the presence of an enzyme acetyl coenzyme A. So citrate change into isocitrate in the by the release of carbon dioxide. When carbon dioxide release, then it change into ketoglycerate, and ketoglycerate change into acetyl coenzyme A, and acetyl coenzyme A is released, then it change into succinate. In the presence of water, it change into formaldehyde. Formaldehyde change into malate by the utilization of hydrogen of NADH. Now when the hydrogen are utilized, then NADH change into NAD, and malate change into oxaloacetate. Now oxaloacetate again change into citrate. So this process is called, this process is also called as citric acid cycle. This process is also called as citric acid cycle. So this is a cycle. This is a Krebs cycle. So this is a Krebs cycle. You know, Krebs cycle started from the citrate, and keep in your mind, it only proceed in the presence of an enzyme acetyl coenzyme A. So today we discussed the Krebs cycle is a second phase of cellular respiration. Thank you very much, my dear students. Inshallah, we will discuss in the next lecture. Okay, Allah Hafiz.